a new guide has been released to help parents of LGBT plus children to become better allies. It's in response to an apparent resurgence of homophobia in primary schools. Incredible story, this. Let's get more on this with Laura Mackay, Chief Executive Officer of the LGBT plus young people's charity, Just Like Us, who created the guide. Great to have you with us. Very good morning to you. So what's going on? A rise in homophobia in primary schools?
Good morning. Yes, our research has showed that an increase in primary and secondary schools, where 78% of primary school young people and 80% of secondary school have heard homophobic language. And you know, this creates shame, it creates a really toxic environment for young people in schools. Yet, a third of British parents have never spoken to their child about what being LGBT plus means, or about the community. So we just want to put this guide out to really support parents and young people in secondary and primary education.
So, Laura, tell us a bit about the guide then, the nuts and bolts of it. What can parents expect?
It was put together in consultation with over 100 LGBT plus people and their parents, and it was clear from our research that people really wanted this guide. LGBT plus young adults are twice as likely to report not being close to their families compared to non-LGBT plus young people, and almost half are estranged from one family member. So it's really going to support people to have that family acceptance, have the voice, have the tools to be able to talk to young people about the LGBT plus community and support that allyship. This guide is for all parents of all children, because it's really important that young people are able to move through the world without shame. Where there is silence, there is shame. And we know that parents really want their young people to grow up, their children to grow up in a loving and caring environment, and that this is just giving them that voice to be able to tackle issues that maybe they didn't feel that they could.
Yeah, you make such an interesting point there, Laura, because I've got a 7-year-old at home who's about to head back to school after half term. And what you want to create is a loving, open environment where they feel that they can come and talk to you about anything. But in particular with this, you just want them to feel happy, don't you, with whoever they decide is someone that they want to be with in the future. But for parents who aren't like that, I suppose, what's been the reaction from the guide that you've had so far?
To be honest, the reaction from the guide has been overwhelmingly positive. We're a small team, and actually, it's quite a lot to cope with. We've had, incredible endorsement from celebrities like Jonathan Bailey, Jessie Ware, Sandy Toksvig, and I think people just realise that this guide is important to everybody, whether or not your child identifies as LGBT plus or will in the future, because creating an environment that's inclusive at home allows all young people, as you say, to be themselves. The guide is out today, and we can't wait for parents to start using it, to engage with it. And honestly, yeah, we've had a tremendously positive reaction, and we hope that that continues.
Laura, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for creating this guide, and best of luck with it moving forward too.
Thank you so much.